Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be episode 6 of my Sheffield United career mode on FIFA 19. So just before I start the video, make sure to drop a like and hit the target. It's going to be 5. Hit the subscribe button as well. We're going up in the world, guys. We've hit 60 subscribers today, and this is like what, the 10th video maximum I've done on the channel, so a subscription would be amazing if you haven't already. So going through the games for this episode, we're into the month of December now in terms of matches, so I guess we'll start off with the Yorkshire Derby against Leeds. We'll probably play West Brom and probably Derby. So we've got 3 home games there. Differs from the last month, doesn't it, to be said, because we had Brentford and Rotherham away. But yeah, we'll be simulating Reading away, Ipswich away, and Blackburn at home. So we're going to be seeing the tournament fixtures in this episode, and also 3 matches. So I'm going to try and make sure that the video is no longer than 20 minutes, but I stop rambling on right now and showing you guys the lineup for the Leeds match. So guys, 1st of December, like it will be in real life, we've got Leeds at home, so obviously the Yorkshire Derby, 12:15 kickoff like in real life. Yeah, he's doing decent here. So the lineup is on screen for you guys here. So Clark, McGoldrick, Fleck as a front 3, that's been working. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog barking, just ignore it if you possibly can. But yeah, you can see the lineup. Stearman, Egan, O'Connell. Basham just isn't very good whenever he plays. Hallam on the bench because a comment from the last episode suggesting that he may be a super sub. So let's keep on that trend, see if he can be a super sub, and I'm sure he'll get an appearance sometime in this game with the cluttered fixtures. Washington drop into the reserves. He's never been that good whenever we've played him. Obviously, if an injury or just poor performances, you know, towards the front line happen, that is when he will work his way back in. But you know, he's not really played too much in real life for us, so I don't really feel an obligation to bench him like I have with Sharp, and keep him, you know, in contention. So yeah, lineup is on screen. Let's get into the first match of the episode. Oh, Leon's played it through to Fleck, and Fleck is 1-on-1 against Jamal Blackman, and he's took the shot and it's straight at him. That's a poor shot from Fleck. McGoldrick on the rebound has won as a penalty. That's Barry Douglas, I think, conceding it, and I don't know what happened there. All I saw was McGoldrick going for a sort of diving header, but apparently he'll push down. I'm not complaining, but I'm not sure whether that was worthy as a foul compared to what we've, you know, had in the past. But McGoldrick is stepping up, and I'm just going to do it. Finesse shot into the bottom right corner. McGoldrick has put us 1-0 up in this Yorkshire Derby. McGoldrick is fantastic in this series. Won as a penalty, scores it, then a lovely celebration as well, which I'm not sure I've ever saw a player do in real life. We're 1-0 up. Come on, Blades. Right, Marvin Johnson sent Fleck through. Back post cross. If Bordock can win this, they're in serious trouble. But Clark, get in there! Who scored that? Is that Oliver Norwood? I'm not 100% sure, but I thought that we'd fluffed it up there. I thought there were quite a few mistakes, but it just bumbled around in the box, and Ollie Norwood has ended up with the ball in the back of the net. What really happened there then? So their player, or Bordock, headed it back in, and Leon took a poor touch, but Norwood ended up capitalising on it. So, you know, a calamity of errors has ended up with a goal, and Jamal Blackman stood no chance. Mate, why don't you come back to the Blades? Right, McGoldrick into Bordock, and that's the half-time break. I thought we were going to go for a 3rd goal there, and the ref probably should have played on, but I'm not complaining. At the start of the episode, I said that we need more goals, and we're already 2-0 up at the break. So looking at the stats, Leeds have had 1 shot and 1 on target, to our 8 shots and 4 on target. Absolute domination. Something about recording at 10 to 11 in the morning must do something. Do I really need to bring anybody off? I don't think I do. I've got the options on the bench. Jordan Hallam, you know, could make a super sub appearance again. DeWitt is only 17-year-old, so he could build on his development, and yeah, we're in good stead for the second half, so let's carry on. Well, Click has made it 2-1, and I was messing around there at the back. I don't know if I would have shown you, hopefully not, because then I avoid some embarrassment, but yeah, it's 2-1, and you know, they've come out of the second half and put us under a lot of pressure, but we've probably still been the better side. Oh, what a ball that is from McGoldrick, and Clark is through. Couple of poor touches, but he's still on the ball, and he's took the shot, and we're 3-1 up. That was a beautiful shot, you know, after a few poor touches from the excellent ball through from McGoldrick. He recovered quite well by just blasting it into the top corner. And again, Jamal Blackman, mate, should have come to the blades. I'm sure that you're regretting not doing it now because Leon Clark is showing you what you're missing. So we're 3-1 up, and we started off this episode very well. (3-2). What a finish it was from Pablo Hernandez. Well, I was more focusing on this man coming onto the pitch. When's it going to happen? There we go. Jordan Hallow coming off with David McGoldrick, the super sub. But we need to concentrate on not, you know, conceding the lead, to be honest. But it's 3-2. I'm not too worried, but at the same time, if we keep doing that with like Fleck, we're not going to do it. Get in there, lads. We've won 3-2 against the Leeds side, which shouldn't have even scored a goal, never mind 2. Did you see the highlights here? Goal, goal, goal. Just goals all the time. Yeah, 3-2 win. Looking at the stats, Leeds did come into it in the second half, and they ended up with 57% possession, but possession to our game. Our game on this career mode is all about getting goals and creating chances and just stopping the opposition from scoring. So yeah, I'm definitely not looking for a striker in January, guys. Let's get into the next match of the episode, which I think it was Blackburn or Reading. It was Reading, yeah. Yeah, Reading away, let's go into it. So going to this Reading away match, it's just going to be simulation because I don't want the episode to be too long. So let's just let it play out. So the lineup is the same as what we went with in the last match because there's no need for cause for concern in terms of fitness. So why should I change it? Barrow has put them 1-0 up. Okay, this is a challenge which we've put ourselves into. I don't know what the goal's like, obviously. Mark Duffy's come on for Fleck. Sign of attacking intent from Alan Nil there. We equalised and we went 2-1 down. Typical. Absolutely typical. Poor Goots, fair play to you, but it looks like we're going to lose the game 2-1 away at Reading. Don't look like we're too good at going away down south. Obviously in that Brentford game we lost in the last episode. I think it was 3-1. So yeah, who is it we've got next? Is it West Brom? I think it's West Brom at home. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to change the lineup. So let's just get straight into the next match. So the West Brom lineup should be coming on screen any time now. Not West Brom away. I'm pretty sure I said West Brom away earlier on. It's West Brom at home. But Christ, that's strong. Rodriguez and Gale up front with Morrison, Barry and Livermore to set them all up. Then we've got a back five of just pure quality. I don't know that Mears is at right back. He might be a youngster. Same with that Adarai Bio at centre back. So yeah, it's going to be a tough game, this one is. And don't expect us to win it like we did in that Yorkshire derby earlier on against Leeds. Wow, West Brom have gone 1-0 up with a header from Rodriguez. I wouldn't expect him to win it if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't know who is contesting it against. If it were Bordock, I'm not surprised to be fair, but who was it? It was Bordock actually, so it probably should have been a centre-back that he was contesting it with. And that's my bad for, I don't know, to be honest. Should have been positioned better, but 1-0 to West Brom, and as I said, it's not going to be as easy as that game against Leeds. Right, Marvin Johnson is on the ball now. I'm going to cross it in onto McGoldrick. Hopefully they've managed to clear it. That's frustrating. Bordock on the overlap. Oh, Bordock has just scored an absolute screamer. I said Bordock on the overlap. I was expecting him to get onto the ball and run forward. All I wanted was a corner. All I wanted was some sort of chance. I wasn't expecting a goal from that shot. But he made a run with intention, and out of all the players on the pitch for the Blades, Bordock is an unlikely scorer, especially from that position, but he's managed to get it through their players' legs. It deflected off of Morrison, I think it was, but it was probably going to go wide if it weren't for the deflection, but I'm not complaining one bit. Marvin Johnson's been sent for on this left wing, going to cross it in first time. Leon, mate, I love you. Absolutely fantastic header there. I wasn't even controlling him. I wasn't even controlling him. The AI knew that I wanted Leon to score it because I kept trying to change to him, if I'm being perfect honest, but it didn't let me. But First time cross it was in the end there. And into the bottom corner. The accuracy couldn't have been any better. They had 3 centre-backs all around him, as you can see on the replay. But he just out-jumped all of them, out-positioned all of them. And it's 2-1 to the Blades. So we have just reached the half-time break as we scored the goal pretty much. Possession says that it's been fairly equal other than possession, really. The stats say that it's been fairly equal other than possession, sorry. You know, we've both had the same amount of shots. We've had 2 on target and capitalised. It's been quite a tight game. No sides have really been in control, hence why it's been a tight game, which is why I'm not really going to make any changes. I don't feel the need to. West Brom are a very strong side and I can't be underestimating them, so by making changes it will possibly ruin the balance. So let's leave it as it is up until, you know, the 66th minute and see how it happens, see what happens. Ollie Norwood has got it over to McGoldrick and is going to blast it, he does it, it's gone into the top corner. Johnson had no chance and we're 3-1 up in this match, 65th minute. I was literally about to make a couple of changes. I was about to possibly bring off McGoldrick just to keep him fresh for the next match. But he scored, and it says something when it's suggesting you to bring off a centre-back. That emphasises how good our attackers have been. And I think it's going to take me a while until I do make some changes, to be fair, because it's just playing so well. But McGoldrick got his first of the match, and we're 3-0 up and looking very comfortable. Jack O'Connell into the box. Oh, Bokus has just scored a header from basically the edge of the box. My God, I am playing so well today, guys. 4-1 against West Brom, and I'm sure you saw by my reaction, I was just doing lazy commentating, I call it, where I'm just like commentating the set piece, you know, not 100% sure whether so much will happen, but Koos has just scored an absolute worldie of a header, it turns out to be, and we're 4-1 up. I've made all my changes, so there's no changes to be made now, and I guess we've got a little boost from that. Okay, West Brom have made it 4-2. A Wes Houlihan cross into it's Hegazi, isn't it? Sorry, and it's 4-2. A familiar score for the Blades, but we're not going to lose or even draw. Yeah, as I just said, we're not going to lose or even draw. So we've ended up winning 4-2. The highlights again, just pure goals. The stats other than possession and shots for the Blades. Basically, I feel like it was an equal match, but we just cut ahead. I'm not going to lie, we didn't dominate. We just managed to. I think we've got 3 more games left of this episode. We're only halfway through, unfortunately for you guys. By simulating, which game was it? It was somebody away. It was Ipswich away. Then we've got Derby to play at home, and then we've got Blackburn at home to simulate. So for the fourth match of this episode, the second one that's simulating it is Ipswich away from home. I'm just going to turn on my headphones here because I can't even hear myself talk. Flack has already got yellow card in the 3rd minute. Go on, lad. Not much happened, to be fair. Latest scores, nothing's happened. This is not an interesting match at all, is it? We've gone 1-0, Ollie Norwood, and I knew that Fleck were going to get a red card. I just had a frigging feeling. But we're 1-0 up. Can we hold out? Can we hold out? De Witt has come on for Clark. It's a change I made in the last match, but for Bengoji. But come on, lads, we've won 1-0 away at Ipswich. They just can't seem to get a win there. Jonathan Walters up front for the firepower, but nothing happened. So I'm looking forward to seeing where we are on the table. We've got to be in automatics. I lied, but we are 4 points off the automatics. We could easily end off this episode inside of them. We'll secure the playoff spot at this point, I feel. Top scorers Clark is there. Looking at the table, Sheffield Wednesday, mate, get in the bin. You're not gonna get in the playoffs. I'm telling you now. Gonna do a bit of play training, then we'll get into the penultimate match of this episode. So we've had to make one change to the lineup, which is Fleck coming out. So obviously got that red card. But I'll just show you guys the players coming to replace him. So it's going to be De Witt, okay? Gift him in his first start of the season. He's got some very good technical stats, as you can see. He's a good dribbler. You can see for yourself. If you weren't familiar with him, he was the Sagard Future Star I got. He started off at like 61 overall, so he's already grew quite a lot. And I feel like gifting him his chance now is the perfect time. Woodburn comes onto the bench, and Fleck is down here at the very bottom. So yeah, let's get right into the match. So guys, the last time that we did play Derby County in this game, we ended up winning 1-0 away obviously, but I think that's a different lineup, you know. I'm pretty sure that they started much different players. They've got Holmes on the right wing. I'm pretty sure that they're going from like Scunthorpe. Yeah, it looks a lot more defensive than it was last time that we played them. They had Lawrence, Mount, and a couple, I forgot what else it was, Waghorn and Marriott or something as a front four. We're not seeing, I think we're only seeing one of them in this lineup. Very odd. But Frank Lampard wasn't happy since the last played us, and they're clearly out for revenge. Okay, Nugent has just scored, and that probably looked very weird for you guys. I switched at keeper in the hope that, because I knew we were going, and apparently the keeper wanted to punch out for it. Never again am I doing that. 1-0 down, David Nugent scored, but when you think about it, we weren't 1-0 down in that West Brom game and we ended up winning it still. Very well indeed. So yeah, that's just slight. let's play. What a shot it was from McGoldrick, but Carson made fantastic save. Get in there! David McGoldrick, after missing that shot just now, well, having an amazing save, just headed it to the back post where Richard Stearman was, and he's flabbergasted himself apparently. What a goal it was, back into the match. We're playing great today, guys. If we didn't concede that goal, you know, we'd be looking a lot better, but it's only an equaliser at this point. I'm hoping that we can capitalise on it, but it was a nice goal, nice play, and yeah, we've got a chance to build on it now. So guys, it is half time and it is 1-1, okay, so I feel like I've had some chances in that second half where we really could have capitalised on it. For once I've had the fair share of possession and I've had more. I don't know what I'm saying at times, to be honest. We've had 5 shots for end target to Derby's 2-2. I think I'm going to bring off DeWitt and give Woodburn a chance, give him a half each just to see which one's better for the bench position next game probably. I'm going to bring on Stevens for Johnson because Johnson's stamina has been awful. And I'm just going to give him the break that he needs for the next game probably. So yeah, 2 changes at half time. I'm a harsh manager, I've decided I'm a harsh bloody manager. McGoldrick, mate, I love you so much. What a goal that was. We've been pretty poor in the second half, to be honest. I made them 2 changes and the players haven't really been able to adapt to the game. An error from my part, but Joe Ledley was messing about and Paul Goose intercepted it, passed it over to McGoldrick, and from about 25 yards out, he's managed to score an absolute screamer. I should be more happy about it, but what can you expect from McGoldrick? You can't expect anything less, to be honest. That's only his 11th goal of the league season. He's still behind Leon, surprisingly, and yeah, he's made it 2-1 though, which is all that matters. Oh, Clark has tackled Keogh when he scored a goal. What a freaking goal that was. My God. I'm starting to get used to this FIFA 19 stuff. All you need to do is take finesse shots from the corner of the box to the opposite corner and it goes in pretty much every time. Ben Woodburn causing all the trouble there with the great ball through. And we're 3-1 up. And I think I went a bit squeaky then, if I'm not already, when I reacted. 3-1. I'm going to stop chatting balls and probably come to you guys at the end. Get in there, guys. We've ended up winning 3-1, and that's 3 out of 3 for the matches I've played in this episode. I think we've won 4 out of 5. So December is a decent month for us so far. We've got one last match, which is Blackburn at home to simulate. Think what the stats as you will, but we've been more clinical than Derby, as far as I'm aware. So last match of the episode. Come on. So guys, the last match of the episode is obviously Blackburn at home, which I've said about 10 million times. But we've made a couple of changes. I brought in Fleck, Lundstrom, and also Keane Bryan. Because I just like rotation, and Keane Bryan is now up to 69 overall. So I feel like he's really working himself into, you know, a starting position in this Blade side. Get in there, McGoldrick has scored. And McGoldrick scored another, get in there. Excellent. Looks like making it 5 out of 6 wins in this episode. Yep, we've won it. Won it 2-0 with a McGoldrick double. So where does that leave us in the table? Surely we've got to be very close to the automatics. We are 2 points off the automatics, I'll take that 100%, and a win off of top spot. Top goal scorers 13, both for Leon Clark and David McGoldrick. They've been the stars of the show for this episode, to say the least. So yeah, just Christopher Walton there on my scouting. Don't even know who he is, but I'm happy at that episode. So episode 6, we've ended it with 5 out of 6 wins. So guys, make sure to drop a big fat like on the video if you did enjoy it. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We're on 60 at this current moment in time. I'm hoping for 100 before the end of, let's say before the end of October, guys. Let's be ambitious. 100 subscribers before the end of November. So guys, yeah, like, subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day. And episode 7 will be out as soon as possible. Come on.